friend Jean-Serge Gagnon here. So, do you sometimes wonder, what does it mean going all in? I mean, yeah, okay, it's pretty, you can think that it means something pretty specific. It just means doing everything, doing it all, doing more than everybody else. But, going all in isn't always just that. So if you're watching this live, put in a 1 in the comments. You're watching a replay, put in a 2. Let me know where you're watching from, too. So going all in, maybe I can just tell you kind of what I do, right? What I do, I go all in. I'm living this life where I need to work 12 hours away from my family. You probably know this if you've been following me for any length of time. I'm working in Montreal, and my family is in Charlottetown. And that's, if you look on the map, it's 12 hours away. It's like 1,300 kilometers or so distance. So if I drive, it's a 12-hour drive. There's a flight. I can take a flight that's an hour and a half or so to get there in a direct flight. But the thing is that, because of that, because I couldn't find a job over there, and we ended up having to make the decision that I had to work in Montreal. Well, I mean, I didn't have to work in Montreal. I could have worked anywhere else, but I couldn't work where we lived. And we could have, moved the whole family. Anyways, there's all these other reasons why the family's in Charlottetown and why I'm in Montreal. So anyways, going all in, of course going all in means doing more. Hustling means, doing as much as you can. It means doing the things that others aren't willing to do, right? They talk about do what others aren't willing to do so you can have what others don't have, right? And that's the thing. So you got to be willing to do things that others are not willing to do. And one of the things is, for me, is, well, it's not about having the job in Montreal. That's just a circumstance of our life. It's not about the hustling. It's not about the going all in, because the going all in has to do with the online side of things. I have my job, 9 to 5 kind of job, whatever. And then after hours, I could be sitting and watching TV or playing games or going out with friends or whatever, right? I could be doing all those things. But, I do sometimes, not that much really, but that's part of going all in. Going all in is, okay, you got to look at what it is you're trying to accomplish. What is it you want, right? In my case, you know this already, I want to be home with my family. I want to be working from home. I want to have an income that does not require me to leave my family. I want to be there. I want to live with my wife, right? I want to live with my kids. I want that. That's what I want. And how do I accomplish that? There's probably 5,000 different ways that I could accomplish that. But with the resources I have, with the income I have, with the bills we have, with everything, all that stuff, I can't really do too much. I can't start a franchise, or I can't start my own business, or I can't, there's lots of things that I can't do because, well, not that I can't, how they say, nothing's impossible. You can, whatever you set your mind to, you can achieve, sure. But what I mean is that given the budget I have, what I'm doing is online stuff that I can do, which basically just takes my time. All right, so if you're building a business, if you're trying to build a network marketing business, well, your time is going to be spent going out there and meeting people and talking to people and presenting your opportunity, right? That's what your time is. That's what your going all in is instead of just talking to one person a week, you're going to talk to 5-10 people a week, right? That's going all in, right? But going all in happens when you know what your goal is, and then you figure out what your actions are. Right? So for me, my actions are doing these videos every day. It's posting them on the social media. It's sharing them, getting my name out there, even though I just actually updated my YouTube introduction video because my old one from 3 years ago was really crappy, even though my new one is not that great because I'm still not, a rock star. I still have lots to learn, but I redid it because, 3 years ago it was a lot worse. And, that's the thing. You got to be doing these online things. You gotta know what your goal is, what you're working towards, right? Where are you going? Where are you going? You're going that way, right? Go that way. Well, you got to do these things. If you want to go that way, you got to do those things. You got to know where you're going so you can figure out what you got to do. And then going all in just means doing as much of that activity as you can, right? So me, I'm building a website. I'm trying to generate some income from that website. I got to build a website, so I got to spend as much, all the time I have, any of my spare time, any of my time after work, any of my weekend time on that, right? And that's going all in. It's spending all your time on your goal, but being smart about it. Sure, you can go all in and not be smart and do all these non-income producing activities and everything, but you're not going to get anywhere, right? So you got to do the activities that take you towards your goal, that take you towards what you're trying to accomplish. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked and you think somebody else needs to hear the message, then please share. I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, enable notifications up top there on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, go to masterofsimple.com. Get your free ebook, The Top 10 Simple Online Strategies to actually attract customers and team members to you. And we'll see you on the inside.